Welcome, everyone. It's We Go To Live Wednesday. We have a great show for you today. The women's El Clásico Tapatío. Chivas is to face Rayados this weekend, and as usual, this week's MVP. This and more. Let's go.
Chivas, balón que queda elevado dentro de la zona peligrosa. ¡Adentro el impacto! ¡Gol! ¡Gol! ¡Gol que canta y goza! ¡Gol con el sello de la aventura!
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Latino America, and all the Chiva hermanos y hermanas around the globe. All the mothers and Mr. Chiva, brothers and sisters. Welcome to We Go To Live. We're transmitting directly from La Perla Tapatía, home to the most glorious of teams, el Club Deportivo Guadalajara. Bienvenidos todos a We Go To Live. Miss Gaby, ¿cómo estás?
Hi, Robert. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of We Go To Live. Different set. I'm currently on vacation, but yeah, very excited to talk about Chivas Varonil. They are back on schedule this Saturday, and Chivas Femenil, of course, and a lot to talk about. Alfredo, how are you?
Hi, Gabi. Hi, Robert. Hi, Chiva hermanos. It's a pleasure to meet you again this Wednesday, miércoles santo, and happy holidays, happy vacation to everyone who is currently who will have some days off, probably if you're watching us from Mexico, and also very ready to talk about everything regarding Chivas, because that was a long break. That was a very long break without Chivas, without club football, but we have El Rebaño Sagrado back, who is visiting Rayados de Monterrey this weekend, and we are also ready to talk some Clásico Tapatío Femenil taking place this Sunday. So excited to be here with you guys, and I would like to invite all the Chiva hermanos who are watching us to send your questions. What would you like to know from us? What would you like to know from Chivas? To the number on screen. It is +52 133 26 67 241, +52 133 26 67 241. And send us your questions. We will be gathering them and reading them at the end of the show. So you have the whole show to send your questions to the number on screen. And Gabi, I heard that you have some codes, some promo codes going on with the Chivaverse. What's new?
I do. I have promo codes for the Chivaverse. I do.
Yes, you do.
I do. Okay, let's see what's that about.
Yeah, don't
Help me
forget,
out
guys,
here.
you guys can go to the platform and you can use our Chivas TV codes that you will be receiving so that you can access our platforms for free for a month. Okay? Now, remember, what is our motto here at We Go To? If it's free, it's for me.
It's for
Okay?
me.
So you guys can get some Chivas TV codes and you can try it out for a month and check out all that great material that's in the behind the scenes. And also don't forget that all of this is made for you. Okay?
Yes,
So
and
free
Remember
codes.
that we have exclusive content in Chivas TV, not only the
That's right.
games. We have El Palco, and we have Detrás del Rebaño, and we have Resiliencia, Raíces, a lot of exciting content in Chivas TV. So go check it out for free for a month, right?
Right.
That's right.
Yeah,
and apart
100%.
from, checking out Chivas, remember that we're also on Telemundo's digital platforms. So we're all
Yes.
over the place. Don't forget, you got to tune in Chivas is not just a team. Chivas is an experience, and this is part of that Chivas experience. Okay? Hey guys, before we begin, Gabi, you have to do the disclaimer, my friend.
We have to do it. We have to do it.
Please.
So, again, for everybody that is wondering in the chat, because there's probably a couple of comments out there already. And if you didn't know, we've been doing this for an entire year. That's right, for an entire year. So this content is exclusively for all our Chiva hermanos that live outside Mexico and speak mostly in English. You probably know, you probably don't know, but there are over 5 million Chiva hermanos only in the United States, and they speak mostly in English. So Chivas created this kind of content for you guys, so you can stay informed and aware of everything that Chivas Tapatio, Chivas Femenil is doing currently, but in the best language for you. But remember, we speak Chivas, so that's universal. So thank you everybody that's joining the chat. This content and every single Chivas content really is for you, but this is in English. So you can come and practice with us. We can speak in English, in Spanish, in Spanglish, whatever it is, because we speak Chivas. Right, Robert?
That's right. We tried Chinese the other day. Well, that was last year, actually. That was last season. We tried Chinese. But yes, my friends, everybody is welcome here. And we all love you guys. So this is our next step. Who knows? Another language.
Why not?
Why not? It could be. It could be. Anyway.
Yeah, if the Chirmanos watching us know other languages, please let us know. And speaking about Chirmanos watching us, big shout out to Andrew the Gamer, who says Vamos Chivas. Say hello to Curtis Williams as well. We have Enrique, bro. Send your question to the WhatsApp. Find us on we go to WhatsApp. Send your question and we'll let you know at the end of the show if we probably have the answer. Big shout out to Victor Ayala Perez, who is watching us, Isaac Gonzalez, and also Rubí Morales, who says Arriba las Chivas, Gerardo Rodríguez, Carlos Díaz, Jorge García Dubón, Lina Vale Hernández, who says Arriba las Chivas, Jesus and Cami, who are also watching us from Guadalajara, Jalisco. Big shout out to Felipe, Luis Nieves. Big shout out to everyone. And Curtis, happy birthday on anticipation, who will be having his 59th birthday this coming up week from Friday. So this Friday on 8th, we hope to be the first ones to tell you happy birthday, Curtis. So big shout out to all the Chivermanos who are watching us. Stay with us for the next hour because we have juicy information.
A lot of birthdays coming up.
Yeah, especially you guys, these youngins, will also be celebrating on the weekend. Pobrecitos. Where will you be celebrating? Gabi?
I am currently in New York City for my birthday. I'm celebrating with friends, and I will be watching the game. Actually, I just have to come up with the details of the place, but I want to announce a watch party. Maybe we can reunite a couple of Chiva hermanos that are in the city, and we can watch the Chivas game together. But I'm watching it here in New York. Hopefully, Saturday is my birthday, so hopefully we can get a win against Monterrey. We're going to talk about the game in a minute, but yes, I'm currently in New York, and I'm so happy and excited. Alfredo, ¿dónde la vas a pasar tú?
They're also asking me because Saturday is also my birthday. See, Gabi and I were birthday twins. We're from the March the 30th, and I'm gonna spend my birthday in Coatepeque Lake in El Salvador. So that country that is you listening about in the news. I'm gonna be there this upcoming Saturday at Coatepeque Lake. So that's where I'm gonna spend my birthday.
Ooh la la, so internacionales.
Right.
It's not my birthday. My birthday is till June. But happy birthday, you guys.
Thank you.
Anticipated. I will remind you you're getting older later during the program.
I am getting older. Thank you.
You guys are. Nothing can stop age. But first, you know what this is? We need a drum roll, people. We need a drum roll because it's time to talk about this week's MVP. Curtis Williams already said that he thought it would be Blanca Felix because of his saves against Tigres, her saves against Tigres on the weekend. Who do you think it's going to be?
But who do you think it is?
I'm going to give you guys a clue.
You have an interesting fact, Robert.
Yes.
The last time he played was when?
It was the 23rd of May, 2023. And it was before a big date.
Right.
It was before a big date in Chivas history.
And he came back to Chivas in a Clásico Tapatío, right? So
That's
there's
right.
your that's a huge clue. Everybody in the chat, come on.
Go on, you got to try. Before
He
I
usually
try
plays
to...
on the wing. Usually.
He does.
Yeah.
We miss him sorely.
And it's so good to have him back, yes.
He was having a great moment before getting injured. Hopefully he comes back exactly the same or better.
I
Gotta be
think...
patient though. Yeah.
Anybody in the chat guessing already?
I don't
Anybody
think
in the chat?
so. I don't see
3,
anyone.
2,
Two,
1.
1. Drum roll. It was and is Carlos Cisneros. El
Nuestro
Charal
querido
is back.
Charal.
He is back, and hopefully we will see in him more often flying down the left wing. I really, really miss him. That guy is old school because he's cantera. He has a great left foot, and he's great. He would bring... It was, for me, an emotional moment. Of the whole match, for me, it was an emotional moment to see Carlos Cisneros back on the pitch. I don't know about you guys, because it was very sad that he missed the final due to this lesion of meniscos, right? And meniscus.
Yes. Oh yeah, it was very. It's always sad when a player gets injured for a long time, and especially Charal, who has been he's from Cantera Rojiblanca, and he spent pretty much his entire career in Chivas. He's grown to be one of us, and he's definitely one of us. And there's a deep root of him at the club, at Club Deportivo Guadalajara. It's always sad to see one of those guys getting injured and for such a long time. But we gotta say that we're glad that he's back on the pitch. He played 45 minutes last Sunday against Atlas in the friendly that we disputed against Los Rojineros in the United States in LA. And Charal came back. He came back. He disputed 45 minutes, and we're very happy for him. We're very happy, mostly for him and also for the team, because he's a new variant. Remember that he could pretty much play everywhere on the right wing. He used to play as a right back or up as a winger near to the number 9. So he's very polyvalent. He manages to accomplish different missions within one match, because he, as I said, he's a very polyphacetic player who can play at different positions and different roles. So very happy to have you, Charal Cisneros.
He plays very similarly to what Perez was doing down on that side as well, on that side of the wing. He does that same sort of movement, and why not? They're both from Cantera.
Yeah.
So they both trained in the same. They know how to do the job. I'm really glad to see him back, and it's the second time I think that he's hurt that knee. So hopefully with this will be the moment for him to make a difference, because he has it in him. He has the skills. It's just the lesiones, right? These injuries have not left him be able to fully take advantage of his skills. So Charal, you're back, and because of this, you are this week's MVP.
MVP.
He is,
So
man.
good
He
to
is
have
our
him
week's
back.
MVP. My friends, before we continue, ya les dijimos, we told you about the códigos de Chivas TV. Okay? They're going to be appearing on screen. When they appear on screen, you gotta, if it's free, it's free. You gotta pay attention. All right? You have to be paying attention, and you'll be able to punch those codes in and use them from now till the rest of the month, right? I'm guessing.
Right.
I would do it on game day, although that
On
kind
game
of
days, yes.
on game days. That way you could pull it out a bit longer. Plus, we're gonna get liguilla and everything, so it would be a good moment to have la señal más rojiblanca.
Yes, and the next game day taking place in Chivas TV is this Sunday, el Clásico Tapatío Femenil, which will be in Chivas TV if you're in Mexico. So yeah, take advantage of it, Chivermanos, and yeah, let's already trying to get into what will be this Clásico Tapatío Femenil. We already have plenty of talk about it. Remember that el Varonil, Chivas against Monterrey, will be in Univision this weekend. So yeah.
It won't be for through the señal más rojiblanca in the United States.
Hmm?
No, it won't be by
Which one?
Telemundo
This Saturday?
this Saturday.
The Saturday match, the Chivas Rayados will be on Univision.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought it was going to be
Chivas
on
Femenil Atlas
señal
will be on
más Chivas.
Telemundo. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
let's
Telemundo
go on
only
then, my
has
friends.
Home games.
Only the home games, right?
Only the
So-
home games, yes.
Vamos platicando
But
del
Clásico
clásico.
Tapatío Femenil is
Tapatío.
going through Telemundo, right?
That's right.
That one is going
Yes.
through Telemundo.
Yes.
So that will be on Sunday at midday.
Yep.
Telemundo.
Yep.
And la señal más rojiblanca.
Yep.
Why is my
Speaking about
over here?
home games, it pretty much felt at home the other day in Los
Let's talk
Angeles.
about Atlas. Let's talk
Yeah,
about the
Chivas
Clasico.
Atlas the other day. Yeah. What did you guys see?
What did
feel
I
about that?
see? What did I see? Well, you know what I saw? What I liked that I really appreciated was the return of the youth. Yeah, I saw Yael, I saw Brígido. It was great to see them on the pitch. It was great to see them again making some opportunities. The midfield was recuperating. I saw Martinez again. So it was a lot of people coming back. Cisneros, like we said, Charal is back. Yeah, and I don't think he did badly. He did poorly. Again, I think that this is not the best version of Atlas, my friends.
Right.
I don't like, because I like our Clásicos to always be even.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're fighting for the city. We're fighting for the city. And for me, it's very important that Atlas be strong. I did not see a strong Atlas, perhaps in el Jalisco. They will, they'll recuperate a little bit of their essence, but I think that Chivas completely dominated. We just needed to make the goals. I don't know. What did you guys see? I saw all three lines were well managed. It was well played. We just needed the goal. What did you guys see? What did you see, Gabi? And look at that.
First
the
of all,
fans.
First of all, yeah, huge shout out to all Chiva Hermanos in LA. A lot of Chiva Hermanos in LA. So remember, California is going to be Chivas home for Leagues Cup, if you will. So it's very exciting to see a lot of Chiva Hermanos in California, and they're going to be packing the stadiums whenever Chivas is playing there. So really exciting again. It was. We were talking about this the last show. Like, there's never a friendly match between Atlas and Chivas, and I think this was no exception. Unfortunately, it was not a win for us, but it was a good opportunity to, as you said, Robert, to see a lot of young players that are coming back, and they are like slowly getting that confidence back, especially Fernando Gago, that is trusting the process of getting them inside the pitch again. So that's very good to see. It's very nice to see.
It was a great atmosphere.
Yeah.
Even though it was raining cats and dogs.
It was raining, yes.
During most of the match.
But it was good. It was.
Yeah,
I think it was a good game.
Good game. Yeah, rhythm. Yeah, we're watching some.
Look at that.
Some of the cuts. I would like to say that 19 players saw action that day against Atlas. So it's always useful to have these matches and try different players. Some of the guys of the less usual ones who played the other day include Luis Rey, Cheral, who came back, Ariel Castro also had some playing minutes, Armando Gonzalez, and Raúl Martinez. So Lalo, who hasn't been playing a lot lately, but he also managed to have minutes. So that's always positive about these matches. And you have Gago, as Gabi said, who's finding the squad, who is connecting with the squad. And yeah, it's always positive to see that. And I really like also watching so many Chivermanos supporting us at the BMO Stadium the other day. So it was well rounded. Chivas, had the initiative before any goal, happened took place. So yeah, it's a matter of keep growing and see if we see some some more good play this upcoming Saturday.
I think we're going to have a great match, and like you said, we didn't lose any rhythm during the FIFA pause, so it was going to be good. I think we're going to see a lot, and I think that Chivas actually does well in La Sultana del Norte, right? You had some data for us there.
Yes.
You're going to talk a little bit about the information that we have, because we do actually very well in Monterrey.
Yeah, we do really well in Monterrey. Like, regardless how the team is doing, overall, Chivas has a better record than Rayados when playing against Rayados in Monterrey. They've played a total of 29 occasions, out of which Chivas has won in 13 times and Rayados has won 10. But if the statistic is even heavier, after Rayados inaugurated their new stadium, El Gigante de Acero, in La Sultana del Norte, they inaugurated it back in 2015, and since then, we've disputed 9 official matches against Rayados, and we've only lost once. So that's pretty amazing. We've won 5, 3 ties, only 1 loss at El Gigante de Acero. So let's hope the good time keeps going. See, there you have it. Those are our statistics at the Steel Giant Estadio BBVA, which, by the way, along with Estadio Akron, will be hosting matches of the next World Cup. So there you have it. Since Estadio BBVA came to be back in 2015, only 1 loss in 9 matches for Chivas against Rayados at their new
only
house.
1 loss in Apertura 2017 against Rayados. Yeah. So that's a good number.
It is a great number. Now, what I'm wondering is that how many of these youngins that we were just talking about are going to be part of Gago's starting 11?
Yeah.
What's going to be let's talk about the starting 11. We haven't done that in a while. What's going to be our defense? What's going to be our midfield? And what's going to be our forwards?
Remember, Pocho and Chiquete are back from their partido de suspension. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's huge having them back, especially because Chiquete was doing a great job in the defense. And it's always good to have these 2 back, which are always in the starting 11. I think until that point, Gago was very comfortable with that, with these 2 players specifically being in the starting 11. So it's good to have them back. It's a very important game. Again, we're trying to maintain this winning streak in Estadio Monterrey. So hopefully, I think we're going to see something that we've been seeing so far, a lot. I think so. You were talking about defense. You were talking about defense. Do you think Tiva Sepulveda is going to be back from the start?
I think he shall. I think he has to be.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be back because there was a different defense. We saw him the other day. He gives, and I'm not saying that he's always on top of things, but the guy is, he uses his muscle properly.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous. I was kind of nervous to have him back, especially in a very important game as Clásico de México. But he came back strong. And he said it himself, it's good to be back. I'm happy to be back. And you could see that he had a lot of energy inside, and it's a good player to have back, at least to be considered again. But again, Pollo was doing it very well. So it's good to have those options back.
Well,
right?
if Gago insists on putting, right, I agree with you completely. If Gago insists, though, he might keep Chavez on the bench, put Chiquete on the left, wing. I don't really like him there, though he can do it because he can, he tiene fuelle, he runs back and forth, he's really strong. And maybe have Pollo and Sepu in the starting positions there in the defensive backs. And on the right, though, who are we going to put on the right? Who would you put on the right?
In
As
the
right winger, just keep
the
Mozo?
right back.
Yeah.
Maybe
Mozo?
Yeah, maybe Mozo, probably Mozo. Yeah, because
So do you prefer Chiquete or do you prefer Mateo Chavez on the left wing?
I rather play with Chiquete, even though he just came back from the national team. I rather play with Chiquete because it's one of those matches where you need someone running behind the winger, and you need that defensive support. And I will play with Chiquete on the left. Plus, that the steel giant, it's a huge pitch, so those guys are used to running the whole space, and you need someone fast, and not only fast but who reacts well to those situations. And Chiquete is really hard to win his back, so I will play with Chiquete.
Okay, and the experience, of course, because Mateo has been overzealous. Let's put it that way. Shout out to my friend Jaime Bolaños, viejo amigo. He has put his starting 11 up there, and I kind of agree with him. He says Tala Mozo, Pollo, Diva, and Chiquete, just like you said. I agree.
Okay.
Completely with the back, right? And look at the midfield that he's proposing. What do you guys think?
Also Guti. Yeah, I like
Guti, Pocho.
Yes.
I like it because
why?
Because it keeps with the principle of having a more defensive profile players. For example, on the wing you have Chiquete, and then you have El Oso Gonzalez, Guti, who is all very smart at the positioning, and El Pocho, who is very box to box, and El Oso, which is that pure CDM. So you have those three, which will pretty much lock the midfield along with the help of Chiquete. So those four complement to make a really nice defensive block. And to get the ball, playing the ball out, you have Mozo, you have El Piojo Alvarado, who can combine, you have Marin, who's also very smart at combining and playing out the ball, and then you have Yael, to ask the reference up top. So you create that defensive block between the CDMs and the guy in the left would be Chiquete, and then you can also play out the ball with Mozo and Piojo Alvarado. So I will totally agree with that starting 11 for Saturday.
I like it. I'm not too much. I'm not sure of the forwards though. Piojo, of course, right? Piojo, of course, but Marin and Yael, who do we have up front?
You would have Alvarado.
Who do we have up front? Yeah, of course, Piojo.
No, you
but
will
I'm
have Mozo.
Marin and Yael. De esos dos, would you?
Yeah, you will use Mozo as also as an offensive guy.
Mozo.
Yeah, because you already have Chiquete. He will be like a false top winger.
Right. No, but I'm talking about the forwards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the forwards.
And about the starting lineup that we just saw.
Yeah, it could be that one. That we just saw. Of course, I agree, Piojo.
Right.
But would you put JJ, Marin, or Chichadios?
Or Cade? Where's Cade?
Or Cade. But Cade I like him on the wing.
Yes. Yeah,
I like him on the left wing, man. I love him on the left wing. Piojo on the right.
On the right.
So for me, who's gonna kill? Who's gonna mandarla para la jaula, right? Like Kike Noriega says.
Mhm.
Who's going to be the one? Who would you choose to be our starting forward? Main forward.
For
I'm
this
going to
match,
go with JJ. I'm going with
JJ.
JJ. I'm going with
JJ.
JJ.
Me too.
I'm going with Marin.
4K?
Yeah,
4K.
yeah.
I'm going with JJ. I don't know. I'm going with JJ.
Producción says Chichadios lo manda para la jaula.
Right.
Yeah, but he's, it's this guy, he knows Chichadios since he's a
We
child.
so need a goal from Chicharito. And
We
Yeah,
do. He needs one.
He needs one. Well, everybody
Eso
needs a
pedía
goal
la
from
banda.
Chicharito, right?
Of course, we'd all
all
start
need it.
crying.
Yes.
Mhm.
As long as he doesn't, hit it from his foot to his face like he did against his opener in Man U.
Right.
Yael had a good presentation. He played well with the under 23. Yes, but Yael he has to remember where he is. And he's great. He's great when he's in sync. Yeah. But I think Piojo for me is the one on that wing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Yael on the bench, come off the bench and, learn a little bit more. But I think the guys with experience, experience, and I definitely want JJ there because I think JJ, he plays a different role. Okay, for me, he knows how to receive. He's like a pivot in basketball, right? He's like a post. He knows how to receive. He knows how to also repartir el queso, right? He knows how to pass. And he also knows how to shoot from wherever, man. That guy will try it. If he's in the 18-yard box, in the 6-yard box, he'll try.
He needs a goal
That's
too.
why I like him. And he needs a goal too.
He needs a goal
Right.
too.
So that's the only one. What about everybody on the chat? What do you guys think? Who is it going to be? Chichadios,
JJ,
Wins.
Marin.
JJ, or Marin? And I'm just saying that we also have, other people that can play other positions. But I agree everything with Jaime Bolaños, except for the forwards.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, Julio Chiva Mayor Ramos says Yael is an amazing player, but needs to understand that he is young and needs to be patient. And the same, I think, would go with what Mateo is going through right now, too, because Mateo Chavez is a beast, man. I would hate that he covered me.
Yeah.
Really, he's if you watch him, if you've been able to go to the stadium, watch him play, the way he covers his people with and without the ball. The guy's a beast. A beast. And Yael, I love it, the way he plays, because encarador, pícaro. He doesn't care who's in front of him, man. If he had Messi in front of him, he would try to make a túnel. He would go for it. He would go for it. And that's what I love about him. But he also needs to wait for his moment. Both Chavez and Yael and Brigido need to relax. And Rey, right, also played the other day. I'm waiting to see him in the first team. So these young youngsters, just wait.
Again, a
just
lot of
wait.
cantera rojiblanca.
A lot.
Yeah, it's exciting to see how many young guys the cantera is bringing up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is Chicharo recovered? Yes, he's fine. Mateo Chavez is also fine. They were just taking a moment, right? A breather.
Yeah,
Taking
if you're wondering about what's the status of the different guys who defended the El Tri jersey, the Mexican national team jersey this week, Roberto Alvarado and Gilberto Chiquete, who went with the top national team, they came back on Monday, 2 days ago. So they're already back with the team, Piojo Alvarado and Gilberto Chiquete. Then Yael Padilla, who left with the under 20 Mexican national team, he returned to Guadalajara Monday afternoon, and he also got back with practices with his teammates. And speaking about Mateo Chavez and Kate Cowell, they are expected to get back to Guadalajara today. So I'm not sure if they already are back in Guadalajara. If not, they're expected back today. Kate Cowell and Mateo Chavez. So that's the status of the guys who played for the different categories of the Mexican national team in this Fecha FIFA.
And they all came back healthy, which is the important
Thank
part.
God.
Exactly.
Gosh, yes,
Thank
because
God.
every time we lend a player,
It's like sometimes we think about, hey, why don't they call up more Chivas players? But at the same time, you're like, but wait, I just want them to be healthy. If they're playing with the Mexican national team, it's fine, but I just want them to come back home healthy and safe. So in this case, fortunately or unfortunately, Piojo and Chiquete didn't played much, so they're back home and they are eligible to play this Saturday against Monterrey. So good news. The Mexican national team is other news that we're not going to talk about here, but it's good to see them back.
Thank you. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
No,
Yes, just a little bit.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
The best news on regarding international football and Fecha FIFA is if they were completely eliminated, that would be the best news. If they wouldn't interrupt the season, club football and play at the end.
Well, something like that, that they wouldn't interrupt them, but that, one day we have to talk in our little meetings about
Do you
what's
want to
going
talk
on in
about the
Selección.
Mexican national team? Are you sure?
I mean, it's interesting because it's something that we can talk about, because when Mexico has been strongest, is when Chivas has been strongest.
Yeah, that's true.
Is the truth.
I agree.
Chivas, Pumas, Cruz Azul, when those canteras are strong, our Mexican national team is strong. Atlas, when our canteras are strong.
Pachuca, yes, I agree.
Yeah, so when our Mexicans are playing, that's what I think's going on. We have, we need most of our young players on the pitches in Mexico playing. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, but anyway, we need more Mexicans playing if we want better Mexican players. That's all I got to say. And Chivas, you could see it. And now imagine, 18 teams playing with mostly Mexicans. Cuánta cantera. Cuánto jugador saldría de México. Really, man. I mean, I'm just saying. That's what's going on. And it's a sad fact. It's a sad fact. It takes a lot of money to invest in young players, and it's easier to buy some, mid-level foreign player, bring him to Mexico, which is very benign in our laws because we allow a lot of foreigners to come and play in our league, and it's benign, and I think that's a great thing too. But we need our young Mexican players on the pitch. Hay muy buenos jugadores. Hay muchos chingones y chingonas out there. Exactly. So hopefully, the other Mexican teams will get with it, and also bring back the descenso, but not just one team. Let's de tres, okay, like in Europe,
Yeah, bring the descensos, and if I get too gustoso, bring back Copa Libertadores as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, man.
But we have a Chivas TV code alert.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have a Chivas TV code alert. There you have it. It's on screen. At the bottom bar, it is go to chivastv.mx and be the first one to redeem it to get free access to our content. The code, you can watch it on screen. No, it's not Green Bay Packers, but it's similar, the code. So there you go. Yeah.
Good way to remember stuff. There's the code, my friends. We should have a little audio there, like something that goes like something, like there's a code alert. Because this is not going to be the only time that we give away stuff. You guys have to be paying attention. There's the Chivas code alert. Put attention, everybody. There it is. GPGBPAKB.
Enjoy
And
all the Chivas TV content.
remember that there's a lot of exclusive content in Chivas TV. Not only the games, the home games of Chivas Femenil and Chivas, but we also have Raíces, Resiliencia, Detrás del Rebaño. We have like a lot of content. Also, the videos that we do in English are also in there. So don't miss. You can redeem the code that is right there. And you can have a 1 month of Chivas TV. Awesome.
Dude, it's free.
If it's free,
it's for me.
For me.
That's for me, bro.
That's your life.
Hey,
I'm
where
sorry,
to watch? We're gonna get silly. Where to watch? Okay.
There we go.
Who wants to read this one?
I can take it. Yeah, so go along, accompany Chivas in this Saturday against Rayados de Monterrey. This Saturday, March the 30th, also known as the day as Gabby's and my birthday. Saturday, March the 30th, Monterrey against Guadalajara on the screen of TUDN and VIX in Mexico and TUDN in the United States. I believe Univision will also have it. So, but it's TUDN in the USA for Rayados de Monterrey against las Chivas del Guadalajara. Liga MX is back, and it's Saturday night. Rayados, Chivas. So there you go. Big Saturday plans. And let's hope that Chivas keeps its good streak visiting Rayados de Monterrey at the Steel Giant.
I think that calls for a carne asada.
Exactly.
We need a birthday win.
You're going to get it.
Una carne asada, compadre.
So put your money. I mean, ¿cómo va? ¿Cómo va a quedar? What's the score, guys? Everybody in the chat, what's the score, my friends? What's going to happen?
Chivas is taking it. Yeah, Chivas, it's going to be a 2-0 for Chivas. 2-0.
Oh, I was going to say 2-0 too. Yeah.
Nil?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Why nil?
I just feel it, you know.
Explain me.
We're gonna have some fantastic saves by El Tal Rangel. I think he's gonna have a good night, and then we're gonna be efficient up front, and we're gonna control the game overall, and we're not receiving a lot of scoring occasions. The few ones will be fantastic saves by Rangel.
Production is going to say 6-0 or something like that.
I know what. Let me see. 9-0? Oh, no.
9?
No, I'm just kidding. They didn't say anything. Jaime Bolaños gives it to Monterrey. Jaime.
Oh, no, Jaime Bolaños.
Pecador. I don't know, though. It's, hey, Monterrey, guys. Monterrey. I wouldn't go so far to say a score, but Monterrey is offensive. Their defense, I don't know, it's pretty solid, but ours is as well. What I do predict, it's going to be an offensive match because both teams will be looking, well, Chivas needs a win. We need a win, yeah? And Monterrey needs to make everyone know that ellos son los mandones en el norte, right? They're the ones that they're the ruling people up north. So I do think that it's going to be a game with many goals, yeah? So taking it a little bit further, I'm going to go for a tie, and I'm going to say a 3-3 in Monterrey.
Wow.
3-3. Hopefully Tala will shut my mouth. Yeah?
Right.
But I do think that it's going to be an open game.
Right.
And you know what, guys? I always suck at this anyway, so I'm not going to get it. I always get it for the other team, so I'm just going to go for ties all the time now. 3-3,
But 3-3, that's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot. But I think it's going to be an open match.
It's doable.
It's going to be an open match. Monterrey no tiene nada que perder.
Right.
Yeah, there was
remember, their coach has a history with Chivas.
Right.
Not really with Monterrey, right? But there's a history there now. Okay? So I think it's going to be a fun match. Hopefully it'll be a fun match to watch.
Yeah,
I would
hopefully.
love that both Rayados give us a good one. And you know what? There's no bad blood with Monterrey. Is one thing
Not at
that we
all,
have to
right?
see too.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice lads.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if we talk about specifically teams in Monterrey, Rayados, they're okay, right?
Right.
Son Rayados. Se equivocaron de color, pero son Rayados. All right, guys, let's go on. We gotta move because I told you guys we get
Yeah.
silly. Okay, let's talk about nuestras chingonas. Gaby, ¿qué nos dices de nuestras chingonas, Gaby?
Well,
I'm heartbroken.
but a little bit bittersweet because our chingonas visitaron el volcán, and unfortunately, they took the win from our hands. It was a good game. But they seem to manage to snatch that win at home. It was a good game. It was a packed stadium. Some people might even say this is one of the greatest games in Liga MX Femenil, Tigres against Chivas, Chivas against Tigres. And you can tell a lot of people gathered, families, to support either Tigres Femenil or Chivas. But yeah, unfortunately, they took the win. It was a tough match. And yeah, what else can I say? Chivas still remains in the top of the standings, so it would have been perfect if Chivas Femenil would win that game, but yeah, you cannot win them all. And unfortunately, this time was against Tigres Femenil, but Clásico Tapatío is coming for Liga MX Femenil, and we have a good streak against Atlas Femenil, so hopefully we can recover from this loss against Tigres Femenil, which it hurts to lose against Tigres Femenil. I don't know what you guys think, but it's one of those games where you really want to get that win, even though you know it's going to be a hard one because it's at their stadium. But I think we have time to recover with Clásico Tapatío that's coming up. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Alfredo, what do you think about Tigres' win against the Chivas Femenil?
Yeah, no, it's losing at El Volcán doesn't have to be a big drama. You know, it's one of the toughest stadiums in the league, and you know it's already time to see what's ahead. And you know, we were just speaking about Rayados and Chivas Varonil. And Robert was saying that you know it's a mild one. It's not a strong rivalry, but moving on to stronger rivalries here in Chivas Femenil against Atlas, I think it's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good one. We heard that there's already the match is at Estadio Akron and it's at noon on Sunday, and we got the info that there's already over 12,000 tickets sold. So we're expecting a big crowd for Chivas Femenil this Sunday against Atlas. Over 12,000. It might be even more, over 14,000. So the Akron is going to be packed this Sunday noon. A family environment, Chivas Femenil, Atlas Femenil, and as you said, let's hope that the good results against Atlas Femenil keep rolling, and hopefully we can take the win because the team has had a general recovery over the last, let's say, 5-6 matches, haven't we?
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. And you know what? It's Curtis said earlier. Curtis Williams mentioned it could have been worse.
Right.
Blanca pulled the nuts out of the fire a couple times there, and the defense in general. They performed very well.
Right.
They performed very, very well. It was a tough match. Nothing compared, but like you said, it's the Clasico. We once talked about this. Chivas, Tigres, for me,
it's now a Clásico in some way.
Tiene que ser. And Chivas needs to beat the best. It's like I was saying about Monterrey. Chivas contra Rayados de Monterrey. Si queremos estar en los top, if we want to be on the top, we got to beat the top. That's it. You know?
Yep.
And Chivas Femenil is the same. They're coming off. We did not have Licha, blah, blah, blah. Playing at El Volcán. Hey, man, Tigres has a powerhouse. A major investment has been made in their team. That does not take away from them. They're a great team. You know, they bring life to the Liga MX Femenil, the pink circuit. But Las Chivas, you know, there were a couple of plays. Gas almost made one. We had a couple plays that if we had made the goals, la historia tal vez hubiera sido diferente, ¿no?
Right.
But we were constantly on our back foot, defending. And like you said, Alfredo, it's natural.
Right.
Natural, you know. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And Blanca played her butt off, man. She saved our ass, la neta. You know, because I was watching it, it was just like, I wanted to turn it off, but I said, this is my job. I got to watch this game. And there were moments, you know, that I suffered. It was just, it was rough.
And if we know something about Chivas Femenil is that they are completely capable of coming back from this. So it's not like, it was a hard loss because, again, it's against Tigres Femenil because I think they're two of the biggest crowds in Liga MX Femenil out there currently. So it's like a tough match between fans and fandom in general. But I think Chivas Femenil has completely the capacity to come back. And again, it's a very interesting match, Clasico Tapatío, and I am pretty sure that they are already thinking they have a winning mentality right now. And it's going to be, as you were saying, it was going to be a packed stadium. It's going to be a lot of supporters for Chivas Femenil. I'm pretty sure it's at home. So I think we're completely capable of getting back on track with the wins.
Of course.
Specifically on this one.
We're going to get it.
Yeah.
Where can we watch this?
So, this is in Telemundo in the United States, Clásico Tapatío Femenil. It's at noon Central Mexican time. Do the conversion for your area. So it's going to be around the noon game on the screen of Telemundo Deportes, Clásico Tapatío Femenil. If you're in Mexico, it's either on Chivas TV or in Fox Sports. So let's hope that the girls keep their good times going against Las Rojinegras, because I can tell you that in 19 matches against Atlas Femenil, Chivas Femenil has won 11 of them. There's been 4 ties, and we've only lost 4 times. And speaking about Chivas Femenil, we had a very special birthday today, didn't we?
Yes, we did. It was Boyi's birthday. La doctora got her pastelazo.
¿Tenemos pastelazo?
Let's see it.
Apparently.
Do we have pastelazo? Yeah. Do we have pastelazo, producción?
I'm getting hungry.
Pastelazo a la doctora de Gol.
Es hora de llenar a Boyi.
She's always the one.
Vamos a ver de qué sabor es.
Siempre llena el bote de quién sabe qué. Who is it that just came in at first?
Dani.
Ve nada más la cochinada que va a hacer. Oh, no, my goodness.
Pásame el plátano.
Plátano, no. Dani Delgado.
¿Qué opinas de lo que está pasando allá?
Oh my goodness. Run, Forrest.
She's already ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
Ready. Mentally.
Oh, look at them. They're like piranhas.
No, pero es que échenselo en
Taparon las caras para evitar represalias. They're covering their faces to avoid repercussions.
Yeah.
Look.
And they're trying to take longer so that
she knows she has to do it.
De 3 leches, se ve delicioso. Con un toque de ego tiene. Güey, estúpida. Ándale que me conozco.
I've never seen that. It was the Superman.
Yes.
It was the Superwoman. Oh man, that's horrible. I think that the feeling of our Chiva hermanas is tough.
So that's Adriana. We wish her very happy birthday, right? Yeah. There we go.
Oh, there it is. I told you.
Oh, she's trying to get a comeback.
Payback.
Yeah, payback. She hit her. Like, she actually hit her. Yeah.
It's good to see that they're in good spirits. I'm telling you, we're gonna win. Let's talk about gold now. Ahora sí. Laura Jacobo says we're gonna end up 1-1 on Saturday, and we're going to win 4-0 on Sunday. ¿Cómo vamos a quedar? We go choose.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 2-0 win for Chivas Varonil and a 3-0 win for Femenil, and boy is scoring.
The birthday girl. I already said 3-3.
3-3 para la varonil.
Yeah.
I think the girls are taking the win. In Clásico Tapatío, I think it's going to be a 3-0. Is that doable?
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably even more. But like I said, I've been bad luck Bob recently. So I'm going to go with anything you guys say. No te creas. 3-0. 4-0, 3-0. Why not? And don't forget, we have a code. Rolling, rolling, rolling. My friends, the time has come. This was a special hour for us.
Yes, I apologize.
Okay. That's okay. You're in New York. That's wonderful, Gabi. You guys have a beautiful birthday, both of you.
Thank you.
Lucky. And everyone out there in the Chivaverse. Where is it? I'm over here. Everybody, thank you guys for joining us. Curtis, everybody. Jaime Bolaños, qué gusto verte, hermano.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And quickly on the under 23, the Cantera Rojiblanca under 23 finished their US tour. They managed to get out of the 4 matches, they got 3 wins, and they got only 1 tie. So 3 wins and 1 tie, 3 clean sheets for the under 23. They won a match by 5-0 and another one by 8-0, and then they won by 4-1 and they tied. It was Chivas under 23 in their US tour across northern Georgia and Tennessee. So that's the Chivas under 23 results in their US tour across Georgia and Tennessee. Stay tuned for future tours.
Yeah. Hopefully Romo can give us those lives like he did the other day as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be really cool.
Exactly.
My Chiva hermanos, ahí nos vemos todo, loco. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. All the love in the world.
Have a good one.
See you next week.
Aquí la tiene Chivas, balón que queda elevado dentro de la zona peligrosa. ¡Adentro el impacto! ¡Gol!